Hey everyone, it's Alexis Stone and I'm going to be taking you on a little trip today to Superdrug. Why am I taking you to Superdrug? Because not only am I going to be demonstrating how I achieved this look, which is first time in drag under £50 challenge, but I'm going to be showing you some of my favourite products that I use every time I achieve drag, whether it's on a budget or not. So without further ado, let's jump in the car and let's go shopping. So I'm about to jump in my car, head to Makeup Revolution, the store that is in the Trafford Centre in Superdrug. Now, Makeup Revolution is available in most, I believe, or every Superdrug around the UK, or in Ulta if you are in the US, and of course available online via the Revolution Beauty website. Now, I'm going to be challenging myself to get a full face of makeup in store under £50. I've not written a list, however, I'm going to be breaking down everything that I need with you guys on camera in store. So I'm here now at the Revolution Beauty stand here in Superdrug. I'm going to try my best to get a full face of makeup under £50. Okay, first things first, I need makeup brushes. Now, I could go in depth and get primers, however, because we're doing this under £50 and I'm only getting the essentials for you guys to be able to do a drag transformation, I'm going to get what is needed the most. So first things first, I'm going to find my shade of the Fast Base Foundation Stick. Now I am a F10. Then a concealer to highlight. Then to contour, I'm going to use a slightly darker shade of the concealer.
Breathe you in like oxygen. Oh, in an otherwise suffocating world.
Okay, back home, got everything I needed and a little bit more. I'm gonna sit down and show you what I got and also how much I spent. What did I get from Superdrug? So if you want to watch how I achieved this look, you're going to have to pop over to my YouTube channel, but I'm going to be sitting down now and showing you some of my favourite products and some of the essentials on how I create a fabulous drag transformation. Because I am challenging myself and also educating people on how to do drag for your first time, I skipped primers and I went straight in with my favourite foundation, which is the Fast Base Stick. Now I'm in shade F9, and the reason I love this product is not only is it incredibly affordable, but it is full coverage. Now, when you're doing drag, we are trying to erase the features that we have and build on top of them. So a product like this is not only ideal if you have pigmentation, but perfect for those that are trying to cover any dark shadows around the mouth and create a blank canvas. So this is one of my favorite foundations. It's just the most creamiest formulas. I use this foundation not only today, but with all of my celebrity transformations because it glides on the skin so effortlessly and it leaves my skin undamaged, which some stick foundations can do, but because this is so creamy, again, it just glides on top of the skin. For highlighting and contouring today, I went in with the tried and tested Conceal and Defined full coverage concealers. Now, I did try the Supersize in the shade C0.5 and I contoured with C13.5. Now, I don't need to talk much about these products. For those that have used them, you know these are just some of the most incredible concealers. Internationally loved. They are some of my favourite products. And again, when you're doing drag, it's all about building new features. So highlighting underneath the eye, going in with a contour that's slightly darker just to re-sculpt the face. And I actually prefer the slightly smaller one. But for those that get through a product, which I do, I should probably convert to the Supersize. But the reason I like the smaller one is because it is obviously pocket size. And when travelling, it's so much easier to throw it in my makeup kit. However, I am a size queen, so I should probably convert myself officially to the Supersize. Now, I tried out this product for the first time and it's the Pro HD Powder Contour in Fair. Now, not only is this brilliant because it obviously is catered for those with fair skin, which I am, but it comes with some really beautiful highlighting shades. Now, I went in with all of these products, which you will see in my video, but this is such great value for money. And again, I love palettes because when traveling, it's so much easier to have all of the things that you need, the essentials, which are contouring powders and highlighting in one little handy palette. Another great find was these brush sets. Now, I love a foundation brush. I like getting it into my skin. I like smothering my pores. So when I came across this really dense, cheap foundation brush, I had to get the entire set. Again, it comes with a really beautiful angle brush, which I used throughout the entire video, just sculpting my natural cheekbones and bringing those out. You have a beautiful dense blending brush, as well as a slightly softer eyeshadow brush, and of course you have a flathead foundation brush for those that prefer. Some other products that I grabbed which I didn't use is obviously the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Because the video I filmed was for beginners, I thought it was more appropriate to use the stick. Liquid foundation is going to be a little daunting for some people and inconvenient when doing drag, because some of the glue that we use on our eyebrow is water activated to remove. So this is an incredible foundation. I use this when I'm living my biological female fantasy. However, for today's video I did go in with a stick, but this is so worth me mentioning because it's such incredible coverage. Now, two powders I had never used before, which I love, are the Blotting Powders and the Luxe Translucent Powder. Now, I get through powder like there is no tomorrow, as you can imagine, so finding something affordable and translucent, such as the Translucent Loose Powder, is an absolute must for my kit and anyone else's kit who gets through, whether it's transformations, drag, or you just like baking. And then ideal for a night out is the Bake and Blot powder, which is perfect, fits in my clutch, and I can just make sure throughout the night that I'm not leaking and flaky. The setting spray, and my go-to setting spray, is the Sport Fix. Now, this is incredible. It's the Extra Hold Makeup Fixing Spray. Your face will not budge, which is ideal for what I do. Being a man in makeup, we get very hot, very sweaty. We're wearing corsets, we've got things tucked where things shouldn't be tucked, we're in high heels, we're in wigs, we're in an inch of makeup. So making sure that your beautiful work is set is so essential, and this is the fixing powder that is going to save you through hours of partying. That incredible highlight on my natural cheek is the Vivid Baked Highlighter, and this is in Vivid Peach Lights. Now, it has this really beautiful, of course, peach iridescence to it. Now, I don't normally put colour on my cheekbones because they're so prominent and I find it can be a little distracting, but I just find that this merges all the colours together from the eyes to the lips. It's not only incredibly pigmented, but it has just the most beautiful iridescence and creamy texture to it. For eyeliner, I use the Liner Revolution, and it is just so incredible. It's the blackest liner I've used. The felt tip doesn't dry out. It has a really beautiful tip to the end of it, and we all love a nice tip. Waterproof mascara, again an essential if you're doing drag, or if you're wearing contact lenses, or if you plan on being out for a few hours, because we all have that drunk friend who, no matter how many times you warn them, manages to spill their drink over your face. So you can either remove them from your life, or you can use the waterproof mascara. Now, the lips, which is just a really beautiful nude shade, I used a lip kit. The reason I love the lip kits is because it comes with a pencil and a really beautiful liquid lipstick. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is everything that I used to create this really beautiful, simple drag transformation, but super effective. These are some of my favourite products and some of my new favourite products that I'm glad to have added to my life and makeup kit. Now, you can grab these from any of your Superdrugs, and Ulta if you're in the US. Everything is available via the Revolution Beauty website.